and my family, especially. This morning, I am glad before God to testify of what God has done to me and my family, especially this year, having attended the last year's convention, having picked a word here last year, and I had said I need to keep quiet and testify. And basically it is concerning my studies, In my father's house, actually, there is a carpet put by the devil, whereby we need not to cross a certain level academically. But God has been gracious to me. By the grace of God, I am a primary teacher. I don't take it for granted. And I joined for diploma program, which I completed this year. But now the issue is, yes, last year when I came for convention, I saw things ahead of me this year will be tough. But then I picked a word from here. When Reverend Pastor Manuel Chandia was speaking, he said, there's someone here. You want to leave your job and you want to drop many things that God has called you to do. But I am here to tell you, you cannot do alone. First remain. It's not a time for you to leave the job. First remain. If you leave, you will not grow alone. And then he said, there are many other things you want to drop. Don't drop. Let dropping not be part of you. Knowing that I had joined the diploma program before I had dropped when the challenges came. So I said, God, this is my word. I am not going to drop this year. And so when this year started, my brother called me and said, you are going to have a lot of challenges, and if you joke, you are going to drop because you will not have money. I said, oh my. But I remember the theme that said divine remembrance. And so I said, God, no matter what happens, you are going to remember me. Then the mighty sad that I paid for here was delaying. I said, God, I need that as a simple. It will remind me each time I put it on. I will know I have divine remembrance. Then I called Pastor Sam, and he did things quickly. I was able to receive my TSAT. I went to the college. I didn't have money. The tuition was not there. And at home, things were this and that. But God kept on remembering me and my family in a divine way, to the point that deaths were to happen in my father's house or even in my house, but God took over everything. But coming to my academics, people were there when we were going for the last internship. They said, you don't pay, you are not going to be supervised. And 2 weeks passed by, I was not supervised. But I want to thank God for what he did. He touched one of my female lecturers with whom we fellowship together. They displayed our name on a platform that these are people who have not paid, and so they are not going to be supervised. And he called me and said, this cannot be you. You speak the word of God in the church. Let God prove himself in you. And so she called. She was not there. She called the bazaar, said, withdraw from my account this amount, clear Agnes off. Long story short, that lady paid the whole tuition, including registration money. I was able to finish on 18th of December 2024. What I thought I will not, God in a divine way remembered me. Matches have not seen a result, but I want to believe he who remembered me in a divine way continue to make sure that they come out in a divine way. And I want to speak to people who are coming to convention that do not take each and every word that you get here for granted. Even if God leads you to buy a T-shirt, it will have a purpose in your life. I'm telling you the truth, I've never bought a T-shirt before, but God put it in my heart last year. I did it. Each time I put it on, I know there is divine remembrance. I don't know about you. Once you are here, concentrate, pick words that are for you, and you will testify.